My dear child, I see the version of you that no one else sees. The one who smiles while silently breaking. The one who keeps giving, even when you feel empty. You've carried so much for so long, and you've learned how to hide the pain behind strength. But I never asked you to hide. I never asked you to be strong just to impress others or to prove your worth. You've been showing up, loving, helping, and leading, even when inside you were tired and hurting. Others saw your strength, but I saw your strain. They admired your consistency, but I saw how hard it was for you to stay steady. And now, I want you to hear this. You don't have to carry it like that anymore. I'm not here to make you look better on the outside. I'm here to make you whole on the inside. I'm not healing the version of you that people applaud. I'm healing the real you. The one that wondered if anyone noticed how hard it was. The one that stayed quiet to keep peace. The one that kept going, even when you were falling apart inside. You have done well, truly. But now, I want to hold you. You've learned how to survive, but now I want to teach you how to rest. Not just rest your body, but your soul, your heart, your mind. You don't have to be strong all the time. You don't have to pretend anymore. I'm not asking for performance. I'm asking for honesty. I want you to come to me with your real heart, even if it's tired, even if it's scared, even if it's confused. I want the part of you that cries in the car, that wonders if I see your pain. I do. I've always seen you. You felt unseen, unheard, and forgotten. But I was there. I saw every tear you didn't let fall. I heard the quiet prayers. I felt the heavy weight on your chest. And now, I'm not coming to use you. I'm coming to heal you. Not just the outside you, but the inside you. The part that was never allowed to be soft, to rest, to be loved just for being you. Let me be your strength now. Let me take what you've been carrying. You were never meant to hold it all alone. You are not weak for being tired. You are human, and I love your heart, just as it is. So come to me again, not with a plan or a performance, but with your real self. Let me sit with you in the places that hurt. Let me rebuild you, not into someone who does more, but into someone who feels safe and fully loved. You are not too late. You are not too much. You are still my delight. This is where healing begins. Welcome home. I see you. I've always seen you. Not just the version of you that others expect, but the real you. The one who cries quietly, who carries burdens silently, who keeps showing up even when it's hard. You've been strong for so long, but now I want to show you a better way. You don't have to hold everything together anymore. Let me. This is not the beginning of falling apart. It's the beginning of becoming whole. I am healing you, not just on the outside, but deep inside, where others can't see. The parts of your heart you've hidden, the dreams you've buried, the prayers you've stopped praying. I remember them all. I've never forgotten who you are, even when you did. I made you gentle. I made you deep. I made you to feel things strongly, not as a weakness, but as a gift. You're not too much. You're not too sensitive. You are mine. I'm not restoring you so you can go back to how things were. I'm restoring you so you can become who I always meant you to be. You don't have to perform for love or prove your worth. You are already enough. You've always been enough. I want to walk with you, not just in your biggest moments, but in the small, quiet ones too. In the morning when you wake up, invite me in. Talk to me before the world gets loud. You don't need fancy words, just honesty. I want your heart, not your perfection. When you feel overwhelmed, whisper my name. When you don't know what to do, ask me. I'll guide you with peace. You don't need to strive or force things to happen. Just stay close to me, and I'll do the rest. And when you worship, let your heart speak. Even if the day is hard, even if you feel tired, worship not because everything is perfect, but because you trust that I am with you in every moment. Sometimes I will ask you to let go of things, habits, thoughts, even people, not to take from you, but to make room for what I'm giving you. Trust me in that. You're not losing. You're making space for joy, for peace, for a life that doesn't drain you but fills you. I know it hasn't been easy. I know you've walked through pain that no one else understands. But look at you, you're still here, still soft, still hoping, still choosing to believe. That is strength, that is faith, that is what I honor. This is not the end. This is the beginning of real healing, deep joy, lasting peace. And I will walk with you every step of the way. Stay close. I'm not going anywhere. My child, come close. I want to talk to the real you, not the version you show others to stay safe, not the version you've used to survive, but you, the one I've always known, the tender you, the open-hearted you, the one who didn't think healing was possible. I see you. I've always seen you. And now, I'm healing you. You don't need to be strong all the time. You're not fragile, but you are tender. That tenderness is part of your strength. Guard it well. Not everything that entertains you is good for your soul. Some things, some people, some places, they unsettle your spirit for a reason. That's me, teaching you to pay attention, not to judge, but to protect what is holy inside you. When I ask you to let go of something, it's not to hurt you, but to make room for something better. When I ask you to release, I'm making space for revelation. I don't just want you to survive. I want you to thrive. You may have been walking through life quietly, trying not to be noticed, trying not to break. But now I'm calling the real you to rise. Not in pride, but in purpose. I've started a change inside of you, and it will show on the outside. You will enter rooms that used to feel too big and know that you belong. There will be people who lean in, not because you shout, but because your words now carry weight. That is the power of healing. It brings peace that doesn't need to prove itself, joy that doesn't fear, clarity that doesn't need explanation. You may think your story is small, but it isn't. It is a signpost, a map for others who think they have to stay broken to be used. Your story shows them that healing is possible. I'm not just healing you for you. I'm healing you for everyone who will see you and remember that I still restore, still repair, still make things whole. Now, walk with me, not just in busy moments or when you're in trouble, but in stillness. Let me be part of your everyday, not as an idea or emotion, but as your closest friend. Let me whisper when something's wrong. Let me show you when something is right. You don't need to try harder. You need to trust deeper. The healing I've started is real, and it's yours. You don't have to hide anymore. You're not walking from pain. You're walking from belovedness. Let the healed you build what the hurting you dreamed of. Let the free you carry what the silent you prayed for. The person no one saw is now fully seen. The person who felt lost is now fully found. And from this moment on, walk boldly, not because of who you were, but because of who I've made you to be. You are healed. You are held. You are whole. Amen.